Hello and welcome along. Today we are taking a first look at Northstone Farm. This is a map for PC. It is available via FSUK. And it has been created by MF5480man. And was uploaded by him there. Yeah, and this is it. We do have our landy. Again, we've added that in. Yeah, this is a fictional UK map with various locations used for inspiration. And yeah, this is a nice looking start. Nice tight yard on this. Really nice. Opening up to some nice large areas. This is a nice map. I can tell that before I start. I've heard good things about this, but yeah. Right, let's jump in. Let's start our tour. Right, let's look at our big map. So we have not a very easy route to go round. So, we may be able to... Yeah, okay, we'll head out of here and head round via the pigs and the sheep, and that way to Ballast Rock Farm around the bottom, and that way. I'm just going to pop through the yard here and have a look. Looks like we have a fairly large slurry pit there. That's pretty good. This is the cow area here. So there's their water, there's their grass. I would guess if we open up this shed here, that is also where you unload them. Or maybe not. No, there we go. So this is where our power food goes in, down here. I'm liking that. That's very nice. Nice big grain dryer here as well, which would kind of suggest to me our combine's in here. And somewhere around here is our tip point. Our silos must be around here somewhere. Yeah, it's interesting to have a grain dryer there, but not any storage around it. That appears to be seeds and fuel there. Ah, there it is. There's our tip point. So it must be underground or something like that for our grain storage, interestingly enough. Another nice big barn here. Looks like... this is also our workshop. Fantastic. Yeah, liking the look of that. That must be the trigger there, and it's got to be sitting around about most of this shed, I would have thought, by the looks of things. So that's pretty cool. Right, and that is the main yard, basically. There is a road out at the bottom, but we're not going to head that way. We own Field 10, which is, yeah, Field 10 is that one there. Field 21. No, I've got those the wrong way around. That's Field 21, and that's Field 10. The grass field is Field 10. Sounds quite cool. There are cows in the field, so conceivable that we start this map with cows by the looks of things. Let's open up the gate. We'll head out on the road. We're going to head around to the left. We are in Field 17, which looks to be planted with wheat by the looks of things. Let's head off. There's a nice level of detail to this map, straight off the bat. Little bit of forestry area, big bit of forestry area there. We'll come back through that actually. That will be a good way for us to come back. Nice barn full of straw there. I'm guessing that's not our straw though. Oh, it's really lovely looking map. Here's our pigs up on the right, so yeah. Straight on is Field 2. Looks like the number for Field 2 is slightly off. Quite a raised road this as well. We are heading up here. Now looking at the map, this is a dead-end road if you continue onwards. But we're not going to be. We're going to head down to Hastings Farm here, which appears to be our pigs. Definitely not your... that's an interesting... That's a strange way of doing trees. I've never seen that on a map before. And definitely not this close to... I'm guessing the edge is through here and you can't get through them. No. Wow. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those trees. I have to admit. That's a wee bit weird, that. Not a fan of those. I would much rather have had proper trees in that area. Right, so yes, this is our pig yard. So nice little bit of storage for some vehicles, feeding and water, and then the unload point. Yeah, those are odd. Those are really odd. I don't like those at all. Right. So crossing the road. And, oh, yeah. That's interesting. I love how that combine is in there. Old tracked vehicle, an old class combine that, well, it says lizard on it, but that's an old class combine. Bale storage area, and then we have the sheep feeding trough and the sheep water trough. Fairly open looking area. Those pretty horrible trees again. Oh, I'd say that is disappointing. It really is. I know I'm going on about them a bit, but oh, that's unnecessary as far as yeah. To me, that really does detract from the map. Close those gates, and we will head back south, away from, well, I would say away from those horrible things, but they're all around the edge of the map. Better than what you get on some maps where you just get this large textured flat bit at the edge. But yeah, not that fantastic really. And this, that's the sad thing, is there's a really nice level of detail on this map in general. It just, it all looks really lovely apart from that. What do we have here? We have a sell point here, and it looks like a sell point for straw. Nice satellite yard as well. That. Really? Vallis Rock Farm, yeah. It's down there. Did not see. It's just the back door. Okay, that's the. I don't know what that is actually. I guess that would be, if that was a working farm or one of your farms, that would be where the manure goes. But as it's not, I'm liking the width of the roads. The roads are nice and tight, and feel like good, nice roads there on this map. Very much so. Right, we want to go south because we want to go and have a look at these sell points to the south of the map. I mean, for the most part, it is a really lovely map, and I have gone a little bit hard on those, mainly because I think they're unnecessary, and because I'm just encountering them all over the place. Right, so this is the BGA, so two very nice, very big BGA clamps. I'm never quite sure about the large clamps. The amount of silage you have to do to put a decent amount, or the amount of chaff you have to do to put a decent amount in them is huge. And there's the sell point for the silage. Digestate fill points. Not quite sure actually. I'm guessing up there, because that appears to be our digestate tank. And then over here we have the Rusty Nail, the pub, which is an egg sell point by those things. Field 13 there. So we're going to head back up to the junction. It looks bigger than it is, this map. So I think on there that looks. What we've got? Whoa, we're in the UK. How many fields we got? We were up to 38 fields, I think is the highest. No, 41. I think is the highest field number I can see. So 41 fields is not a smaller number of fields. And I'm hoping that there is a farm track down here that I can head up towards field 6 on. Yes, there is. Perfect. We can go a little bit off-road. Brings us nicely around the whole thing. Good to see that there is a nice farm track like this. I don't like it when it's all on main road. So there's a nice variety of roads to this map. Very much that. So is that another? Parsons Farm down there. That is a sell point. So we need to go and have a quick look at that. So I'm going to go and do that. Take the map down so you guys can see as much as possible. A little bit of storage area. This kind of strikes me actually as being a farm you could base yourself at. Yeah, you very much could base yourself in this yard. I think it'd be a nice yard to base yourself in as well. Good bit of variety to it. And it certainly feels like one that that the map creator has thought that you should and can base yourself at. Nice silo stuff there. Yeah, it looks like all the silos. That's the only thing the only issue I think I would have is that there don't appear to be any visible silos. You got your dryer, those dryers are all over the place, but no actual place where. Yeah, are those the storage? Those could be the storage. Not very big. You see, I would expect. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be a huge amount of storage to me. On it. So it's a bit odd that, but hey ho. Otherwise, loving this. This definitely is a yeah. This is a yard you can work out of. So it's one of the secondary farms. It does say farm 5 yards with 3 of them usable. So I would guess certainly Griston Farm, where we are, is usable. Northstone is usable. Yeah, the pigs and sheep areas are usable. That's interesting. Pigs and sheep areas don't seem to be, well, they are at main farm, I suppose. It's just they don't have a silo at them. That is a road down that way. Actually, yeah, let's go down that way. That might take us out to the main road that way. Up near the sell points up there, which would be quite good. Or is that just a road to a field? I think this actually might just be a road to a field. Yeah, it's just a road into this field. We could cut across. No, we can. Right, we're going to cut through these 2 fields because you can. It has a gate between it. I love finding on maps like this. I actually feel, quite separated from the main road and everything here, which is always quite nice of them. And definitely reminds me of the farms that I've been on, where you get off the main road, you get into the farm, and you can get utterly lost, utterly disconnected from the rest of the world. While we're here and while we're coming back out to the main road, let's have a look at field price. Wow, 2.6 hectares. I need to start noting the areas and the prices, but 200,000. I suppose, actually, looking at the size of field 25, I'm not that surprised. I think we need to test a smaller field. Looks like they're all grass fields up here. So it looks like there's a lot of scope for doing DJing. You may explain the large clamps. Here we go. Parsons Farm, this one. interesting looking farm. Looks like it's, whoa, gate opens outwards, which is interesting. Get another usable farm by those things. Cow area here. Is that that could be a sell point. This is probably a usable yard, I think. Yeah. Yeah, quite a nice little, if you wanted a little start place on this map, this is absolutely perfect. Now there is a sell point around here. I'm guessing, that is going to have been the straw that we saw. That's the straw sell point. In here, this is the garden centre by the looks of things. Around the back here, yeah, we have a sell point. Wood, could be a sell point for almost anything. Looks like grains. So not the garden centre by the looks of things. Another sell point down this way. Certainly, wool sell point is in there. So this is wool and grains up at this point here. Now the next door place, by the looks of things, is our shop. Looks like, yeah, definitely the shop. And the entrance, we've got nothing coming. Entrance is down here. It looks like the FS13 shop, I think. Certainly the one that's on Thornton. Yeah. But altered slightly because it's a massy sell point. So there we go. There's a purchase point. Can't see the point for... Is that, oh no, the purchase point might be inside. If I remember that building correctly, the purchase point is probably inside. And that would be the modification point. This is a sell point for livestock. So there's our livestock market there. Through here we have a sell point for wood by those things. Yeah, this is our logging sell point. What's marked on the map is that. It's the wood chips at the back. So there will be a point in here, I would think, some of wood maybe. Which is quite cool. I'd hope. There's nothing marked on the map, but it's always a thing with logs. Logs never really seem to be marked on the map. Right, so we are now going to head back down towards the main farm. We're going to go and have a look at the forestry area. As always, I like to take a look at the forestry area because it gives me an idea of detail. Another sell point there for eggs. Gives me an idea of the level of detail that the map creator has gone to. Not always, but it is pretty good. So we want to head up here. Timber falling ahead, so yeah, proper forestry area. Some care and consideration has gone into this. I like that folly. That folly's quite cool. Yeah, we've got some nice forestry textures, nice thought to it. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Good forestry area to use, and why? Oh dear. I know we can get out. I think we can get out down here, but what is that doing? I really, really dislike those trees. Yeah, looks like we can't get down and out of here that way. That's okay. Cool. I like that forestry area. Apart from those trees. That is my biggest issue with this map, I have to say. Is that they just, for me, they have a massive detrimental effect on the map for me. What is down there? Is that another? That's another entrance to our farm by this thing. So we'll go in that way. See what this provides for us. Alright, this is the way around into the cows. Fertilizer in there. And yeah, back to the main yard. So that's a brief look around the map. I really, for the most part, I really quite like it. I think it's a good looking map. Those fake or those false trees really do affect it though. I don't like them. I really don't like them. There are alternatives to doing that, and they are unfortunately all over the place. So let's have a look in our garage, shall we? There we go. So 3 starting tractors: Massey Ferguson 5600, a Case 1455 XL, and a Voltra N series. So nothing more than 165 horsepower. Seems to be fairly appropriate for this map, those 3 starting tractors. So no issues there. Single stall front loader, I would guess goes on the small Massey, with a bale fork. New Holland TC590 combine with a 18-foot header and header trailer to go with it. FarmTech TDK 1600 trailer. So that's yeah, nice karting trailer. A Colma L300 cultivator, which is a 3-meter cultivator. Yes. A Vatstad Rapide A600S seeder, which is a 6-meter seeder. That seems large compared to the rest of the equipment. Novacat 302ED mower. New Holland Rollbelt 150 round baler. So yeah, interesting starting equipment. That I think the seeder's a bit wide, honestly, and if what I think I'm about to find out is true, then yeah, we start with 10 cows, so there's no equipment beside the baler and the mower. There's no rower, there's no tedder, so you're gonna have to buy equipment straight off the bat to keep the cows happy. So it's a pity that you start with cows and yet there's no facility in the vehicles, in the starting vehicles, to tend to those cows. So yeah, there are. So really, all in all, there are some minor flaws with the map. Nothing that I would say utterly is destroying. I really don't like those trees, and I know I've gone on about those a lot in this first look, but yeah, I really don't like those at all. And I was very disappointed to see those in the forestry area. However, the rest of the map looks fantastic. I really do like the look of the rest of this map. There is a lot of options. The roads are nice and narrow. It feels like a very English map. And kudos. It just seems to be a very nice map. A very playable map. Pop over to FSUK, where you can download it. I will put a link in the description. Well worth trying out. But all in all, that's where I'm going to leave it. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this first look. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.